Since it's Thursday, I'm going to kind of detour off the cults for a while. We're going to have more of a spiritual Bible lesson today for this video. Doing my own thing here out in the shop at the house. It's pretty cluttered. If you think my classroom at school is cluttered, and it is, you should come visit my shop and my office in the house that I Zoom with y'all from every day. Pretty cluttered, but I thought we'd stray off of that. Remember, free on Fridays. You'll be off tomorrow and catch up on all your schoolwork. Y'all been doing a good job turning your Bible stuff in, but you can catch up there. And so I thought I'd do a spiritual lesson on Thursday. Since we're in such strange times, I thought we'd do something a little different. I know you may remember this from the classroom. The Zombie 3-Day Survival Kit. Zombie Defense Solutions there. I won this at the CAC golf tournament. And I thought, man, since we're in such crazy times, almost like a zombie apocalypse going on, zombie attack going on right now, we're going to see who's going to survive this. And so we're going to bust this thing open. I've already taken the Mylar blanket out of there. It's one of those little, looks like one of those Mylar balloons you buy, you blow up at the Dollar Tree there. That's for heat, so we're not, if you get super cold there, we're not worried about that. I will tell you that the first aid kit that they provide you with is pretty much nothing. I think pretty much what they're saying is, if you need this first aid, either you just have some mosquito bites or you're dead. Okay, the zombies have taken you. So that's not real good. They do give you some waterproof matches. And so these things, apparently, you can light them up. My wife just came out to see if I was being attacked by a zombie, but we're going to, oh, look at that. Boy, I did not pour water on it. Man, it smells really good though. Don't play with fire. So that's not bad. I kind of like that. It's pretty good. You get glow sticks, so you don't want to use the fire. That's like for starting the fire so you can stay warm, but they may attract the zombies. I'm not sure what kind of zombies we're dealing with. These are glow sticks, and they're supposed to provide, you snap them, you shake them. Check it out. Ooh, I'm going to turn the light off. Oh, look at that. Pretty good. That's pretty awesome right there. All right, glow stick, 12 hours. There's several of those. Several. I lied. There's just a few, okay? Then we get emergency purified drinking water, okay? U.S. Coast Guard, all right? This is purified drinking water. It even gives directions for use. First 24 hours, don't drink any water unless you're injured or sick. Thereafter, use 2 bags per person per day. And so there's our bag. We're going to bust one of these open. Tells you where to tear it right here. I'm going to use the old teeth. All right. Break into that bad boy right there. We're going to see what kind of water we're talking about. Actually, no, it's not bad. It's just water. Emergency water tastes the same as regular water. It's not so bad. But here's what I'm really interested in. These are rations for 3 days. 3-day ration. Check it out. 3-day ration. This brick of thing, I gotta get my glasses here. Y'all know me, gotta have my glasses on. I'm thinking this thing has like 8,000 calories in here. And I mean, it is, oh man, good gracious. Non-fortified food bars. All right, we're gonna bust this thing open. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna cheat and use my skizzers. Break this thing open right here. I didn't do well enough. I did not get it open. So if we were in like dire straits, I'd be struggling right now. The zombies would be attacking me. Oh, and they're individually wrapped. 9 biscuits inside of this thing. I've been curious about this all year long. 9 different biscuits. Okay, all right, okay. Still pretty dense. You could hammer a nail with that. Okay, open it up. What are we guessing this bad boy is going to taste like? What are we guessing? I'm saying maybe peanut butter. I can't detect what that smells like whatsoever. I'm not really sure. Oh, it broke, actually, I guess, when I hammered it. You know, I'm not gonna lie, they're a little dry. You're gonna need your potable water. A little dry, but not bad. Sort of a coconutty, corn flavor. You can definitely survive on it, but it is heavy. Woo! And I think it's full of sugar. Full of sugar, which is probably good in the zombie apocalypse kind of thing going on here. So what's the point of all that? We're not in a zombie apocalypse. We're not in an apocalypse. We are in a pandemic, and things are kind of strange. I will tell you, I miss y'all. Miss you every day. I love seeing you on Zoom, and I know you're turning in your stuff, but I miss you every day. And so I can't wait till we're back together. Next year is going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have the best year ever, and I think we won't take for granted the days we missed. The seniors did their last test today, and lots of comments, and lots of texts, and lots of messages. They'd give anything to have a couple more days. So we won't take that for granted. You know, I had to read today from Lamentations chapter 3. Steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They're new every morning. Jeremiah wrote Lamentations. And Jeremiah is an interesting thing. Judah has fallen to Babylon. He saw that coming. He prophesied about it. And people didn't like it. But it happened. And he actually gets carried off and sent back. And there's kind of a squabble back and forth. But it's interesting. Way over in Jeremiah chapter 31. In verse 2 and verse 3, he says, and it's kind of a new covenant with God. In chapter 30, God's been saying, look, I know crazy things are happening, and you don't understand, but you will understand one day. You just got to go with this. But if you don't follow me, you have to understand that it's not going to go well. It's not going to go well, and you got to do this, and you got to do this. And it's a pretty harsh chapter, but he's kind of renewing things. Chapter 31, he says, look, I know you don't understand. But just trust in me. Have faith in me, and I'm going to bring you through. I'm going to bring you through. Verse 2 of chapter 31 there, he says, those that survive the sword, this terrible time, are going to find rest, and of all places, the wilderness. Those that survive the sword are going to find rest in the wilderness, which seems like a terrible, terrible place. He says, look, don't worry about it normal. Don't worry about new normal. Don't worry about tomorrow. Just know today that God is real. If you're survived, if you're alive, you're going to find rest in the wilderness. It's interesting that 100 years before this, Isaiah had prophesied there's going to be a voice of one crying in the wilderness. And of course, we know that to be John the Baptist. He said, I'm the voice of the one crying in the wilderness. I come before the Messiah, before the salvation. You know, that wilderness that the people are in, if you survive the sword and you end up in the wilderness, that voice is crying there too. I know it's crazy times. Put your faith in God, knowing He's going to bring us through. We're going to, if you're surviving, and we are, we're surviving. And I know there has been great loss. But if you're alive and you're surviving and you're healthy, be thankful for that first off. But also know that God's going to provide you rest in the wilderness. Again, I miss you all. I wish you the best of weekends. We're going to plow on through and finish up this school year, and we're looking forward, already making plans for your senior year to be wonderful and amazing. Love you all. Look forward to seeing you soon. Go read Jeremiah 31.